with your host, Dr. Farah Laurent. So, for all my new nurses, nursing students, I have one question for you. Are you the type of nurse that is just waiting around, or are you moving? Are you choosing to take action and make things happen for your career? For those who don't know me, my name is Dr. Farah Laurent. I've helped over 200 new nurses land their dream role in specialty areas like the ICU, the emergency department, labor and delivery, NICU, PICU, pediatrics, you name it. I've helped nurses get there. And you can get there too. But you have to believe and you have to take action towards getting what you want. All right. So today I want to talk to you about sitting around waiting versus taking action. In fact, if you're just sitting around now and you have about an hour on your hands in the next few minutes, I encourage you to join my free webinar. It's happening literally in about 10-15 minutes. We go live on Zoom. If you want the link, simply go to newnursejob.com, sign up for the free webinar, and you will get the link. Okay. And if you don't get the link in time, just direct message me on LinkedIn and I'll shoot you the quick Zoom link if you want to join us. And in this webinar, I'm going to dive deeper into this topic about how to get hired faster as a new nurse and how to avoid the top 5 interview mistakes that are keeping you stuck and keeping you jobless. All right. So if you want to join this free webinar, go ahead and sign up now. The link is in the bio on TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube as well. Okay. So go sign up for it now. If you can't make it today, it's okay. Still sign up and catch the next webinar. Once it fills up, though, that's it. You got to wait for the next one. And in that webinar, I'll also be sharing about my coaching program. Open enrollment is now, and it actually will end at the end of the month. Actually, next week it ends. Once my cohort fills up, for new nurses, for the group coaching program, you'll have to wait for the next one. And I know it's graduation season. So many new nurses are graduating. So big congrats to you all. And this webinar is for all nurses, whether you're an LPN, ADN, BSN, MSN, DNP, nurse practitioner, and you want to transition into your dream role, or maybe you're a brand new nurse, a senior nursing student, and you're like, I want to get a head start and get ready for my dream job. I want to learn how to prepare myself, how to stand out in this competitive job market, and how to interview well so that I can actually get exactly what I want. Okay. Because you don't have to wait. Traditional type of nursing, old school narratives, they'll tell you that you have to start in med surg, and that is not necessarily true. I started 20 years ago in the emergency department, and it was very unheard of for new nurses to start right in the ED, but I knew that's where I belonged. And I actually had a clinical instructor laugh in my face and said, "You'll never be an emergency nurse. You should go straight into med surg." And I was like, no, watch me. I will be an ER nurse. So this is why I became a nurse career coach, and why I'm putting on these trainings like this webinar that I'm literally doing in about 10 minutes and providing all this information to you as new nurses, because I don't want you to have to struggle, to be frustrated, to have to put in over 200 applications, to get rejected over and over. I want you to get what you want. I want you to be excited about getting into the workforce and starting where you should start. If you want to work with babies and be in the NICU, right? If that NICU is where your heart is happy and what you desire, then so be it. You should start in the NICU. I've helped a ton of nurses get into the NICU, women's health, labor and delivery, you name it. And it is possible, and it's closer than you think. But you're not going to get there by sitting around waiting for these opportunities to come to you. You have to go and take action and get what you want. So one of the first things that I highly recommend is joining my free webinar is literally newnursejob.com. What's up, Madeline? Yes, nice to see you. So yeah, I'm just going to stay on for another couple minutes because I got to jump off to host this free webinar, like I mentioned. But I wanted to quickly talk about the nurses who wait versus the nurses who take action and the nurses who are continuously moving. Those are the nurses that are successful. My clients who come to me, come to my group coaching program, they are seeing far more success and getting hired much faster than their counterparts. Many of the clients that come to me are actually getting jobs while still in nursing school before they even graduate. One nurse recently got a SICU position and she didn't even graduate. I think she graduates tomorrow. And it was at one of the biggest health systems in the entire nation, NYU, in the ICU, specifically surgical ICU. She wanted SICU. And she got exactly what she wanted because she didn't sit around and wait. She took action and she decided to bet on herself and to invest in herself. So she joined my coaching program and in less than 3 weeks got hired at NYU in the ICU. Okay. So they're getting results literally while in nursing school, days after graduation, and typically in less than 90 days, less than 3 months, when their counterparts are sometimes waiting 6 months, 9 months, or up to a year. And if you do the math, right? Let's do easy math. Let's say 100K a year. Most nurses will make that, especially if you're in New York City. Forget about it. You're making at least 120 to 140. If you're in Cali, easy. You're making anywhere from 140 to 190 as a new nurse. So if you don't have a job for 6 months to a year, that could be anywhere from 50,000 to potentially 80 or 90,000 that you're leaving on the table. All right. So this is the cost of inaction, sitting around and waiting and not doing anything, or just sitting, putting in applications and not being proactive in the job search. This is what we're going to talk about in this webinar, literally in about 10 minutes. We're going to talk about how to be more proactive in your job search as a new nurse, how to stand out in this competitive market that they say, right? To get exactly what you want, your preferred specialty. You don't have to settle and take something you don't want. Like if you hate working in a nursing home or long-term care, you don't have to start there. You can start where you want to start. Okay. Yes, it's even possible in a city like New York City and San Francisco. 80 to 90% of my clients come from San Francisco and New York City. So it is possible for you too. All right. So like I said, I'm going to put it in the chat. Literally go to newnursejob.com. This is on LinkedIn, so sorry for the others that can't see it, but newnursejob.com. Sign up for this webinar or the next one if you can't make this one. Everybody on TikTok, the link is in the bio. Sign up for it, select the date, save it on your calendar. I typically do one webinar a week. And if you're like, shoot, I can't attend and I have an upcoming interview, simply direct message me on LinkedIn and say, hey, I have an interview, and just type in dream role and say that you want to find out more about my coaching program and this cohort that's about to close because enrollment is open now. So again, if you're a new nurse, you just jumped on and you missed all of it, just go to the link in the bio, sign up for my next webinar at newnursejob.com. Again, research shows the nurses who move faster, who invest in themselves, who invest in a nurse career coach, get hired 3 times faster than the nurses who don't and sit around and wait. Okay, you got to make things happen and you got to take action. All right, so like I said, this is for any new nurse. Let's say you're in a current position that you absolutely hate and you had to settle for it because you didn't have another choice. Financially, you just had to take it. You could still come to this webinar and attend because I can help you transition out of that position and get into something that you're excited about and that you're really passionate about. All right. So, again, thank you for watching. I got to run. Come to this free webinar, newnursejob.com. If you want more content, follow me on all the platforms, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and subscribe to my YouTube channel at The Nursing Dose with Farah. I have a ton of videos there for you. And if you have an upcoming interview that you want to slay and you want to get a same day offer or a same week offer and you don't want to mess around, direct message me on LinkedIn or simply email me at farah.laurent1@gmail.com. All right, I'll see you soon. Take care, y'all. Bye.